just hit the subscribe button, the red button, underneath this video over to the right, and that'll sign you up on my YouTube channel. And then you can hit the small bell icon, so a little bell will go off and tell you each time I've started to broadcast a new one. I hope you enjoy it. Venezuela is really a Rwanda in slow motion. While there's no actual shooting of people, people are starving to death, they're being denied health care, they're dying. Hospitals are unable to treat patients because of electric blackouts. It's a major humanitarian crisis, at least the equal of any hurricane, and perhaps rising to the level of a self-inflicted genocide by a ruler who's kept in power through military support, not from the regular army, but from thugs who he deploys to bolster him and keep him in power. And he's propped up financially by massive loans from the Chinese and from the Russians. There are certain basic steps the United States should be taking to get rid of Maduro. Number one, there should be a statement by the insurgent forces in Venezuela, Guaido, who we recognize as the president, that if he takes power, Venezuela is not going to repay the loans to China and to Russia that Maduro is now taking out. He's not going to pay the cost of the suppression and the tyranny that's going on now. Secondly, the United States should impose sanctions on the Chinese and the Russians who are intervening in Venezuela. Now is the time to aggressively apply the Monroe Doctrine and keep them out of this hemisphere. The United States should move against Cuba, which is providing a large number of the thugs and SWAT teams and police that are keeping Maduro in power. We should curtail or eliminate cruise ships going to Cuba if they dock in the United States on the way to Cuba or on the way back. That would cut off a huge source of revenue to Cuba. We should put Cuba back on the terror watch list unless they pull out of Venezuela. There's a lot that the U.S. can do short of military intervention to stop Maduro from terrorizing and killing the people of Venezuela, and we ought to be doing it. I've just written a new book, 50 Shades of Politics, which is unlike anything I've written before. It's a series of 100 short, 2 pages each, autobiographic essays and stories and vignettes and tales from my career in politics, my time with Clinton, my work in 40 countries around the world and in every state in the country. You can't buy it in bookstores, but you can online at Amazon.com. Thanks for watching.